normal circumstances, today would have been Hipfire commentary number 188, but unfortunately, shit happened, so Grim Reaper's just gonna have to wait to his video till tomorrow. You know, I wanted to do a whole week of Hipfire commentary videos, but Rockstar is forcing my hand into another rant because I have fucking had it with their bullshit. You know, I don't know the fuck. One company can go from making one of the best possible campaigns to one of the shittiest online games possible. You know, maybe Konami with Metal Gear 4 and Metal Gear Online is the only comparison I can think of. But this fucking garbage that Rockstar wants to put their good name on is fucking atrocious. This fucking failure of an online suite makes Treyarch and Bethesda look like competent gaming companies. It's fucking that irritating. You know how hard it is to make Treyarch look good? And what pisses me the fuck off more than anything is that less than 2 weeks ago, I was praising these motherfuckers for the job they did on that campaign. I praised them for the idea of holding back a multiplayer for 2 weeks to force people to play the campaign and enjoy that. Well, fuck that. No more praise for Rockstar after this fucking video. Hell fucking no. These cocksuckers are goddamn clueless. And the worst part is, this is not their first online game. This is not some company rolling out an ambitious project for the first time and having experienced hiccups and pitfalls along the way. Rockstar has already released some online games, including Grand Theft Auto 4, Max Payne, Red Dead Redemption, just to name a few. And I'm not sure if LA Noire had an online element or not, but obviously the prior games did. So why am I so fucking pissed off? Why am I so fucking angry over this shit? Well, let's revisit my week so far of playing this cunt sandwich of an online game. As most of the world experienced when the game was released, people weren't able to access the online portion of the game. Like most people, I got stuck at the tutorial race with Lamar. On the few attempts where I didn't get a server error message, I would end up getting to the part where that random fuck nugget hands me a car to race in, and the game would just fucking freeze. Most people experience the same thing I'm detailing right now. You get the car, you sit in a never-ending loading screen. The one time that I didn't get that was the video that I posted up last week of my temper tantrum trying to trigger the race and shit like that. There was no way to advance to the screen where some random douche gives me a car. I was stuck in the game without an objective and without a way to quit. Pressing start, pressing select, you name it, it didn't do shit. So, I fucked up a few cars, I beat the shit out of the random asshole standing in the parking lot, went for a swim, and finally had to PS quit out of that game and didn't go back until the patch was released. Friday night, I downloaded patch 1.02 and loaded up the game. Guess where the game puts me? Back in the parking lot with no fucking objective. No way out, so the very first thing I had to do was PS quit and go to the character selection screen and make a new character. And hallelujah, I can finally do the tutorial. I did the race, I jacked those drug dealers under the bridge, I stole a car, played team deathmatch, and I was ready to go. Hatred sends me an invite, we party up, and as soon as we head off to our first mission, server error. Yep, disconnected from the server immediately. No biggie, send me another invite and I'll load that motherfucker up again. Nope, my character was fucking reset and I lost everything. I had to make another character and start the tutorial all over again that already took me an hour to fucking finish the first time. Fine, shit is still a bit fucked up, but I could work around this since I really didn't lose much. I mean, basically I have to do the tutorial over again. Big fucking deal. I get my character once again, I get into a race with two fucking scrubs. These two jackasses are ramming each other and not even fucking racing. Midway through the race, one guy quits. Maybe 10 seconds later, the other guy quits. And a message pops up on the screen that the race finishes in a draw. What the fuck? A draw? Lamar's still on the course, ain't he? So instead of whooping the shit out of two fucktards, the game returns me to the parking lot where you need to trigger the race, except I run into the same problem as before. I can't trigger the race. Nothing. No blue circle, no douchebag to give me a car, just Lamar on his fucking phone trying to get me a ride and telling me, yo homie, get to the goddamn checkpoint. And since that happened to me in the prior patch, there was only one way to fix it. PS quit. Lose my progress, create another fucking character. So let's keep count so far. Mind you, this is maybe 2 hours into my gameplay. I started the game after the patch with no checkpoint, had to create a character. I got reset as soon as I joined the mission, created another character, only for the race to get fucked up, stuck in the never-ending screen that doesn't advance, and I had to create my third character within the first 2 hours. I get the character going, I get the tutorial pretty smoothly, and I have to do the final piece, which is the team deathmatch, last standing bullshit, and you guys know how much I feel about fucking search and destroy type shit. But somehow, either I got put into a room with Hatred or he gets thrown into my room, but all of a sudden I have some friends in my session and I'm in a public fucking room. So we fuck around, you know, we kill some people, steal some cars, rob stores, whatever. But Hatred can't invite me to a mission because I haven't finished the tutorial. So I head over to where the tutorial marker is and there's no tutorial trigger point. So I leave the session again. Thankfully, I did not get reset this time and I do the team deathmatch. After that, I decided to roll solo for a bit and get the hang in the open world for a minute. You know, you want to just test shit out and get your fucking bearings in this motherfucker. I gained a few ranks doing some solo missions, robbing stores, avoiding the cops, you name it. I turned my game off for the night, seemingly that I'm finally fully immersed into Grand Theft Auto Online. Saturday night, I turn the game on. I choose the option at the beginning of the loading screens to go directly online. No error messages, no server-related issues, and all of a sudden, I see the tutorial mission all over again. I thought, you know what, maybe every game starts like this. You have to see Lamar up in this motherfucker. But then I look at this shit, and I see that my character's a female. You know, some gangster-looking chick in a suit that Lamar's trying to kick some game to and tap that. I'm like, what the fuck? When did I lose my penis? Of course, I can't press start or skip that opening cutscene, and I have to wait until the fucking parking lot where I back out. I see my character from the online screen and the character selection screen, and it's a female level 1. Holy shit, how the fuck did I get reset overnight? I mean, I had just finished this damn tutorial. I even made sure to leave real fucking slow to make sure that circle thingy stopped spinning in the manager not to get reset and shit like that. You know, the little loading screen or cloud save, whatever the fuck that shit is. But that didn't work. So I had to delete this ugly bitch and make another fucking character. My 4th character in 2 days. Less than 4 hours of gameplay. So I'm averaging 1 reset character per every hour that I play. I do the tutorial over again, and then I party up with hatred, and we finally get to do some missions. We robbed some stores, we jacked some drug money, stole tankers, blew up cars, you name it, we did it. Smelly Undies then partied up with us for a few missions, and after logging off, I was level 11. Now keep in mind, this was my 4th fucking character so far, so I saved shit. I saved everything. I went to single player just to make sure that I was out of multiplayer. I did a mission there, and I saved that shit. I know one has nothing to do with the other, but you know what? Fuck it. I wasn't taking chances. You know, that's like going to sleep wearing a condom because you don't trust those nasty bitches in your dreams. You know, it's that kind of fucking overprotection. Fuck that shit, man. Anyway, Sunday, I log in and it says that this cloud saving garbage is down and that nothing will save. Not even a temporary character. But when it puts me into the character selection screen, I see another motherfucker there. This time, it's some hipster Boy George douchebag looking motherfucker. Bald head, lipstick, headphones, and skinny jeans. Yeah, that don't look a damn thing like my character. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Now, from what people were telling me is that when Grand Theft Auto temporarily goes offline, you could lose your character. However, don't fuck with it. Don't touch it. Just leave it alone. So I took the advice and I didn't mess with the character. I just let it be. I logged off and I went to play something else. Later, I tried to log in. Server was acting up and I still see that Boy George looking motherfucker. Late night, when I normally get my gaming in, I log in and the servers are working. And guess what the game fucking gives me? That Boy George cocksucker back in the tutorial. Oh, hell fucking no. I lost my shit at that point. Rockstar, what the fuck is wrong with you twat fuckers? How the fuck can you screw this shit up this badly? 4 characters so far, a guaranteed 5th character I need to create, and all that bullshit from Friday. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I am tired of the tutorial. I am tired of turning this fucking game off and losing my shit and coming back to some random fucking character. I mean, what are you gonna give me next? An Asian with a camera? A Hindu with a pet goat? A Dominican girl with 5 kids from 6 baby daddies? And yes, my math is correct, 5 kids with 6 baby daddies because those girls get down with anybody. This is fucking bullshit. I haven't even played more than 5 hours in the game and I've lost a ridiculous amount of characters. I'm averaging 1 lost character per hour I've played this motherfucker. And the fucked up shit is that every time you make a new character, you keep the money you earn. You don't keep your ranking, you don't keep your progress, and you can't even skip the goddamn tutorial at the beginning. What the fuck? I have spent more time in the tutorial than I have in the fucking game. I've listened to Lamar's stereotypical ghetto ass asking me countless times who my partner is. Fuck you, asshole. If I could put a bullet in your forehead along with those assholes at Rockstar who didn't properly test this bullshit, I would do it. The fact that your character can be reset but your money stays shows something is fucked up with the servers. This is not a glitch or connection issue. This is not something with a car flying around or falling through a map or unlimited ammo or mission exploit. All of those are patched items. This is a fucking server issue unrelated to connectivity towards people. This is something in all likelihood that's probably never truly going to be fixed. You know, they might come up with some workarounds, they might issue some warnings on how not to lose your shit every time you log off, but I can all but guarantee this crap is not going to be fixed anytime soon. You know, companies fix glitches, companies correct server connection issues, but what they never fix is server-related data issues or lag, which unbelievably This game experiences virtually no lag, at least not in the games I was playing, but the data issues are going to be a problem. Games like Killzone 3, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1 all had bad servers, and the small changes were made to servers for connection-related issues. But the games always lagged or booted people out. Profile information is not saving, and being so easily overwritten is horrible functionality. You clearly see that all that is saved is the money that you earn. Not even your rank and progress are tracked. It's fucking worthless. What the fuck, Rockstar? Who thought this would be a good idea? I mean, no, seriously. Who the fuck sat down and thought that giving people the ability to overwrite their progress and not saving their characters to the server was a great fucking idea? Whoever that is, he deserves a self-immolating death a la Trevor from the campaign. You went from having one of the best campaigns on this console generation, which certainly deserves all the credit and praise it receives, to creating the shittiest server functionality to any online game I have ever played. And this shit isn't lag we're talking about. We're not talking about Treyarch and Infinity Ward level lag in this motherfucker. We're talking about save progress. Can you imagine if a Call of Duty game erased your data like this? Can you imagine the uproar if Battlefield or Halo had this kind of major fuck up? Oh, hell no! What magnifies this problem is that you had more than enough time to test this shit and fix it. This isn't a Call of Duty game released every year that is bound to have glitches. This isn't your first online game either. So what the fuck is the issue with not testing this shit? I can't believe how many times this shit has been mentioned, but public betas are always the way to go to prevent garbage like this from occurring. All this bullshit, every fucking thing in this game was preventable. Every iota of lost info could have been stopped. You're not on a timetable to produce an annual release like other companies. You can release Grand Theft Auto whenever the fuck you want. Hell, you even delayed online for 2 weeks, which I thought was brilliant. But that's what makes this shit even more fucking embarrassing. You had 2 extra weeks to get it right. You had 8 months since this game was announced and 4 years worth of development, and simple basic shit like saving your progress to the servers isn't working. Yes, this game was fun. Yes, this shit ran smooth once you got into games. But how the fuck do you expect people to continuously play something that will reset you at any random fucking point in time? Now, over the weekend, you guys released some info on how to avoid your shit being reset. From exiting the game from the in-game menus, from not attempting to hit the retry button on shit. But guess what? Even after following those instructions, the shit still resets people. So even your half-ass workarounds aren't saving people's characters or progress. The fact that people need to do the hokey pokey and turn themselves around with your bullshit instructions shows that you really didn't test this fucking thing and you're just throwing ideas against the wall and hoping some shit sticks. You know, all games go through phases when they're released and shit gets fixed. First weeks of games are bound to experience problems, and I'm sure Rockstar is fixing some of these issues. But server issues and save data is the most basic concept of any online game. It's like Internet 101 for dummies, except the dummies who thought of this bullshit are fucking clueless. Now, I've said that I trust Rockstar with anything they do, but after this debacle, oh hell fucking no, not anymore. I trust them with a campaign only now, because even if you look back to Grand Theft Auto 4, it had its share of online issues. Now you have this garbage. I'm sorry, Rockstar, but you guys can go fuck yourself. As it stands right now, Naughty Dog and Media Molecule stand at the top of the food chain of developers who promise and deliver. Bungie and Respawn also have a chance to surpass you if Destiny and Titanfall deliver as expected. Which, by the way, Bungie is rolling out a public beta, and they're treating it like a worldwide launch of the title. Rockstar, I highly advise you to take some fucking notes of what Bungie is about to do. They know that their game needs testing, and they will have the public involved in fixing that motherfucker ahead of time before people actually pay for the shit. Now, personally, I'm not going back to this bullshit. I know people are going to look at me and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's only been 3 days. Much like how I said I would never buy Crap Ops 2, never return to Modern Warfare 3, or play Black Ops 1 again, this game has gotten on my last goddamn nerve. I don't give a fuck what they fix, what they add, how many people are playing this shit. I mean, shit. Would you go back to a game that fucked you over once per hour you play this motherfucker like I just had? Of course not. I'm going back to NCAA football, and this game is going on the shelf unless I feel like playing the campaign for some reason. The fact is, I got my $60 worth out of the campaign. The campaign was damn sure worth $60. Online was just a bonus, so to me, I'm not really paying for this shit. It's not like Call of Duty where you buy the game and you want to play online, so you pay $60 just to pay online. This one, I paid $60 for the campaign, and I was more than satisfied with 30 or 40 hours, whatever the fuck I put into that shit. I mean, I swear, if it wasn't for the amazing single-player experience, can you imagine the backlash these dickwads would have received? You know, I don't care if they find a half-ass fix for this online shit. Rockstar just lost a long-time customer of their product. So for those of you who join my crew in hopes of getting into a room with me, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I cannot play this garbage. I can't play a game that will send me to the fucking tutorial every single time I turn this shit off, and you guys can thank Rockstar for that. Or better yet, you can tell them to go fuck themselves as well, because I certainly won't be going back to this bullshit. Anyways, as much as I hate to say it, this is going to be the final Grand Theft Auto video that you will see on my channel, aside from any hipfire commentaries that people send in and shit. I'm not even going to attempt to play this crap anymore, because if I want to play garbage with shitty servers, I can play any one of those Call of Duty games sitting on my shelf doing nothing but being fucking worthless. 3 fucking days, and I still have to make a 5th character, and I'll guarantee you that wouldn't even be the last one in this motherfucker. I am not going back. You will see me on NCAA football and all the other games that I have on my watch list that I have potentially lined up for me to purchase on PlayStation 3. But this bullshit is going away for good. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And yes, starting tomorrow, the Hipfire commentary series will continue, but I had to get this rant out before that shit went on any further.